I'm here today with a short art video to kind of give you some ideas of some things that you might want to do in case you're bored. The first thing I want to talk to you about are two of my favorite YouTube channels. The first one I want to talk to you about is Artrageous Art Teacher, and all of these are YouTube. Artrageous Art Teacher is one of my favorites. She's a little extra, she's really wild, she's loud, she's fun. She has a lot of really good ideas. Sorry, that's the dog. She has a lot of really good ideas. And also, it's not just drawing, it's crafting, it's sculptures, some clay sculptures. She's got a lot of videos on her channel and she's been doing it a while. I've seen some like Pokemon stuff, I've seen some Fortnite stuff. She did a Dr. Seuss one the other day. She's got all kinds of stuff and for all kinds of seasons. And this is Duncan, by the way. So if everybody's wondering about Duncan, this is him, one of my pugs. The other YouTube channel that I really like, and that is always one of my go-tos for everything, in the kindergarten and first grade would recognize some videos from here, is Doodle Draw Art. And she's more of drawing based, all kinds of small doodles. She does like Lego Batman, she's done Minions, she's done a lot as far as just drawing goes. She's not much of a crafty kind of person. She didn't have that many crafts on there, not like Artrageous Art Teacher. But she has a lot of fun characters and different things, different ways to draw just smaller little doodles. But as much as I love YouTube, I really do not want you guys to be on the iPad all day long. The weather has been really nice. So I would like for you to get outside and do some stuff, maybe on the driveway or on the sidewalk. We talked about street art, so 5th grade should know about street art. Basically anything that's drawn, not graffiti, drawn on the ground, on even brick walls. Most of the time it is done with paint, or it can be done with chalk. Some street art is not permanent. If you get the chance, the butterflies on Morton Street are still up. It'd be a great time for you guys to just drive down there and see the street art. Also, there's some kids that may not have sidewalk chalk. Sidewalk chalk is one of my niece and nephew's favorite things to play with. But I'm gonna show you today a real easy way to make chalk paint. And all you have to have is just a couple of household ingredients. It's not hard to make. I'm gonna start with just water, cornstarch, just basic things. I do have food coloring here. The tools you'll need are gonna be measuring cups, and I have these kind and this kind. Somebody out there probably doesn't have the cup, because I know that's happened to me before, but this is like a capacity project as well. So 1 cup, if you have just the 1/4 of a cup or the 1/3 cup, if you just have the 1/4 of a cup, you're gonna have to measure it out 4 times. If you have the 1/3 cup, you're going to have to measure it out 3 times, but you need a full cup. We're gonna be using cornstarch, water, and we're gonna mix them 1 part to 1 part. So if you use 1 cup of cornstarch, you have to use 1 cup of water. If you use 2 cups of cornstarch, you have to use 2 cups of water. Just make sure that it's even. You can make this however much that you want to make it. Also, I have toothpicks here for mixing, and this is my muffin tin that the wells are going to be a different color. Sorry, my muffin tin has seen better days. If you don't want to put it directly in the muffin tin, you could use the cupcake liners if you prefer. So it's definitely easy cleanup. And also, yes, I have the toothpicks for mixing, and then also some paintbrushes, which are optional. If you don't have paintbrushes at your house, you can use popsicle sticks, you could use a spoon, or even use your fingers. This is up to you. So what I'm going to do first is I have my cup of cornstarch, and I'm just gonna add it a little bit at a time. And I'm gonna measure out my water and add it little by little, because the trick is to get this without any lumps. It has to be somewhat smooth. So I'm gonna add a little bit, and I'm gonna use the spoon. Maybe I'll add some more water. And it's gonna take a few minutes to get it all mixed. It will dissolve, it just takes a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit more. And then what we're gonna do, once this is all entirely mixed, we are gonna add it to each well. If you don't have food coloring, that's okay. You can keep it white. A lot of chalk is white, that's fine. I have the gels here, but what's it called? The ones that are like the drippy ones that are liquid and you just put like a few drops, that's okay as well. You don't need to have a specific kind of food coloring, it's going to work. And then of course you add however much you want to add based on the shade that you want, the darkness that you want. And this is going to wash away. And also this is safe too, so if a little one gets it in their mouth, it's not going to do anything because it's just cornstarch and water and food coloring. So I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of this. And I'm going to finish stirring it up, and then we're going to get ready to pour it into, or ladle it, whatever. And I also have a small metal spoon, and I am using a metal spoon as well. You could use a wooden spoon, but wood is porous. So if you were to mix in here or mix in here, if you put food color in here, just a disclaimer, the food coloring might stain the spoon. So I'm gonna use metal and a regular spoon. Plus little ones can use a regular spoon and have more control. So I'm gonna put just a couple in here. Of course I spilled, that's probably gonna happen. Looks like milk. Just for the sake of this video and our time, I'll just do 2. But this is what the mixture is going to look like. And you might have to stir, like I said, stir it so there's no clumps. So I think I'm gonna use red. Let's use a little bit of red in this one. I'm gonna just do kind of like that. It's gonna make pink, and then I'll do blue. We'll do blue in this one. That came out kind of gross. And I'm just gonna go ahead and, oh, you know what? Let me use a toothpick for this. Let's see if it'll work. Sometimes it just depends on the food coloring and the amount, how it's gonna work. There we go, that's a pretty pink color. And, come on out. If you don't have a toothpick, you could use your finger or a spoon. It's completely up to you and what you have. So that's pretty. And you can take this outside and dip it in, dip your finger, dip a paintbrush, anything like that, and it's going to make the paint, and you can just use it on the sidewalk. That's really cool. It looks funny on here, but it's gonna look really, really nice. It's really thick. It's a very weird consistency, but remember to use 1 and 1 parts. So if you use, like I said, if you use 1 cup, make sure you use 1 cup water, 1 cup of the cornstarch. It doesn't have to be name brand cornstarch. This is just what I had and my sister-in-law had in her our pantries. But the Walmart brand, it'll come in a box. I think I've seen it, the Great Value brand, Kroger brand. It doesn't have to be this brand, but just make sure that it says cornstarch. It's gonna give you some really pretty colors. You don't have to use a metal one. You could use like the disposable ones. I've seen them like at the 99-cent store even. You don't have to use all the wells if you don't want to. Just what you prefer and what you want your kids to play with, or it's totally up to you. But I enjoyed making this video, so please tune in. I'm going to make more of these little project-based videos, kitchen art, and this is probably what it's gonna be. So thank you, Roadrunners, for watching. Feel free to share this with anybody else maybe that's not a Travis Roadrunner, to give their kids some ideas of things to do outside, because the weather is really nice. So like, comment, and subscribe to the Travis Roadrunner page, and I'll see you next time. Bye.